Hey guys, it's been a while. Today's episode is episode 11 of season 6, and that would be Revelator. So going into this episode, I had seen like one trailer, and so I sort of knew that people were going to be hating on Marinette, but that's all I knew. The episode starts out with all the miraculars, as they're now called, in these little like cubicle things, and they're going through this training. And initially when I saw this, I genuinely thought that Lila had concocted some evil plan and they were trapped and like they had to do this, but I think I was just stupid and not actually like looking at what I was seeing, because as it turns out, Ladybug and Cat Noir were training the miraculars in order to power up. I think from the clip, some of them were not able to harness their powers immediately. Like Kim, I think, wasn't able to, which kind of makes sense. But then we see that Alya and Kagami are actually able to fully prevent their detransformation. And I really don't know how I feel about this. I mean, it's kind of interesting to see actually more of how the superheroes are training. I don't know how I feel about it though, because it took our heroes 5 entire seasons of non-stop fighting, and then all of a sudden all of the heroes can just magically do it now. After this super cute beach scene where we see Nino and Adrien get ice cream that falls on the ground, we also see a bunch of people kind of talking to Adrien and talking about his dad, being like, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry that your dad died. But from what we know in this sequence, everybody seems to really like Marinette from what they've seen, because obviously like they like Adrien. Anyways, then Marinette goes back to the bakery and her parents, they're talking in really hushed voices about something bad happening, and I really wonder how Marinette was able to walk into her house and not notice that there was like a giant mural of hatred on her door. I mean, maybe she was already inside when it was happening, but I feel like you would probably notice. I mean, actually, I guess it happened when they were asleep, but it's like, genuinely, who is deranged enough to create a hate mural of like a 14-year-old girl? So we see this Vincent secret account who is creating a lot of mean videos about Marinette, basically saying that she's bewitching Adrien and that she wants the Gabriel fashion empire because she's an aspiring designer. And I just want to know, why is Vincent Secret stalking a 14-year-old girl, and why does everyone care? I don't really like how unrealistic this episode is, because I feel like everything is just hinging on people being deranged weirdos. Marinette decides that the logical conclusion of, the hate videos is to go talk to Vincent, because of course if she just talks to him, then he'll stop, because he's just such a kind guy. So Marinette and Adrien go meet up with Vincent, and luckily I'm really glad that Tom and Sabine actually acknowledge the fact that they're children, because I feel like that doesn't happen a lot in the show. We do see them just roaming around a major city a lot by themselves, which okay. Vincent decides that he is gonna let them record a video proving that they are actually in love, and everything happens perfectly and everyone forgives them. Just kidding. Vincent basically records this fun little video, and surprise, he edits it to make it look like Marinette is evil. And so basically Alya decides to catch him in the act, and she uses her powers, her illusion powers from the Fox Miraculous, to become a different woman and basically catch Vincent in his lies. And after that, basically he loses all of his followers, thank God, because why are you making up lies about a teenager? And he gets akumatized into Revelator. And let me just tell you, I've loved the akumatization sequences this season, and I've just loved how different they all are. Like Lila appearing in his phone because he's an influencer, and just like appearing all around him as like his fans was so creative, and I really enjoyed seeing her tactics for getting to know each individual person and getting to them to be able to akumatize them was really interesting. And Revelator's power is to reveal the truth. We've seen this a lot with like Wishmaker, the type of akumatization that is meant to be like reveal bait. He hits Ladybug and she spits out this like little orb that has her deepest secret in it, and everyone is led to believe that it's that her biggest secret is that she's Ladybug, because Adrien is also hit and his biggest secret is the fact that he's Cat Noir. But as it turns out, her biggest secret is that Gabriel Agreste was Monarch. And so Alya, having been led to believe that the orb contains a secret that she already knows about, is the one that actually destroys the orb. But she finds out Marinette's biggest secret, and she has the most horrified expression on her face. And when I saw her eyes like glare like that, I've never felt fear so fervently in my life. I was like, oh my god, this is awful. And like, I kind of forgot about the fact that Alya never told Marinette that. I mean, I knew about it. I remember like thinking about it when the first episode that we saw aired. I think it was like episode 2 or episode 3. I don't remember. I remember thinking about it, but I just like kind of didn't realize. I was more focused on the fact that Adrien didn't know. But then Alya pulls Marinette to the side and is very mad at her. Probably more mad than we've ever seen anybody. We've ever seen like friends get mad at each other in this show. And she's like, this is a big secret. You know how much I hate secrets. Adrien deserves to know. It is his right to know. And you are in the wrong for not telling him. And she also says when they're back with Cat Noir, she's afraid that she won't be able to keep this secret, kind of implying that she would tell everybody this secret. And then basically, when we finally think we have an ounce of plot development in this show, Marinette tries to use her miraculous ladybug, and Alya still has the memory, so she turns to Cat Noir and is like, I believe in you, you got it. And Cat Noir is able to evolve his powers and create the miraculous Cat Noir, which does exactly what Miraculous Ladybug does, in that it destroys anything related to the akumatized villain instead of like rebuilding it like Miraculous Ladybug does. So basically it deletes Alya's memory. And when I tell you, when this happened, I audibly groaned. I was genuinely I'm all for Cat Noir developing his powers. I like that he has new power and, you know, I love that it's not Ladybug doing everything. However, this creates a really annoying plot, because now if any secret comes out during any battle, bam, it doesn't matter. All of a sudden, if he finds out, like, if anyone finds out anything, we can just like erase it now in an Akuma battle, which makes the stakes so low. And it's like, the thing that makes shows interesting is when you keep the stakes high. So I don't know why we keep continuously making it so that nothing matters in this stupid show. Just kidding. Obviously, love the show, but it's still frustrating. Anyways, I am actually kind of disappointed in this episode just because I thought we were finally getting some new plot development. I think it would be super cool if someone, you know, held a grudge against Marinette for a little bit. Even though Marinette in this episode is actually going through it, because people are hating on her not only as Ladybug but also as Marinette, and she's keeping all these secrets. But I do think she should tell Adrien about his father, because it's his right to know. She was telling Alya, oh yeah, it's for his own good, I don't think he can handle it, but that's also not, at the end of the day, her decision to make. She should actually tell her boyfriend that his dad is a supervillain and that's his right. And also, oh, I can't tell Cat Noir because he might know Adrien and he would tell Adrien. Do you not trust your partner at all? That was also so annoying because y'all have been working together for so long and you can't even trust him with that secret, really? I think it would be a really cool plot if she ended up telling Cat Noir, because she, you know, maybe tells Alya and then decides to expand the circle a little bit. And then obviously Cat Noir is like at this, like, he can't reveal his identity, so he can't really get like mad, but like also he can, and he'll have that grudge. But I really enjoyed the theme of truth in this episode with journalism and the kind of conversation about influencers was very interesting to me. And also I think it definitely is foreshadowing some future plots, with obviously Marinette keeping this secret, because at the end of the episode Marinette confesses that she has this huge secret and this huge burden on her with Alya, and that kind of opens up that Alya knows something is up. And so maybe I think it would go down more smoothly if Marinette was actually able to tell that secret to Alya. Anyways, thank you so much for watching and have a miraculous day.